you don't got Coach Bergen, you ain't got shit.
All right. What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show.
One thing, I ain't motherfucking washed up.
Abso-friggin-lutely, dude.
Damn it, Kyle.
What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show, episode 101. Our guest today, back for his second appearance, is Daniel the Phantom Bozier. Danny Phantom. He's recently coming off of a win, and let me tell you, he is on a winning streak. So, we get into a lot of different topics in our conversation, from his win to Fight Plan Pro to his future career to catch up in Kyle. Hope you enjoy our conversation with Daniel Bozier. Okay. What did you catch him with?
I caught him with a rear naked. I had him in mount. He tried turning his back, and then I caught his neck in the transition.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So, was there anything that happened during that fight that you didn't expect to happen?
I feel like as much grappling. Like, I mainly prepared to strike for this match, but it just kind of ended up being mostly grappling.
Okay. Was it because of the way he wanted the fight to go or the way you wanted the fight to go that it turned into grappling?
It was because of the way I wanted it to go. It was just kind of a case of, like, I saw his teammate kind of realize that, like, they like to just go for it and throw heat. And I was like, I could try to strike and possibly get clipped there, or just take, like, the easiest way.
Okay. And then also, this has been on my mind since we did the last episode. I know we talked about your fight name, the Phantom, but
Mhm.
I'm realizing too, because your name is Daniel, so it's Danny, is it Danny
Yeah.
Phantom? Is that the reason?
It's one of the reasons.
Okay.
Because when I would be like cutting weight or something, like sitting in the sauna, usually I'd like, because it was on Paramount when I first got it to watch the UFC. So I'd have it like playing on my phone or something in the background.
Okay. Got you. So you were watching the show while you were in the sauna, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Speaking of Paramount, are you gonna watch the UFC card tonight?
Yes.
So one of the guys who was very recently on the podcast, Gianni Vasquez, he got a last minute opportunity to fight on tonight's card. So I'm excited to see that. And so yeah, so he's fighting tonight against Miles something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. He's gonna lose. And we're gonna see Gianni get a win.
I'm definitely going to make sure to keep my eye on that one.
Yeah, I don't know, what number on the card. It might be prelims. I'm not even sure. But he's on his way up, so I'm excited to see that journey. All right. So now that you've gotten that win out of the way, what is the next fight coming up?
So I have my match at UBG September 12th in Segra Stadium, which I'm looking at as kind of a big match because, I mean, it's a fight in a baseball stadium. Like, there's going to be a lot of people there watching. And then I spoke to them about it. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I was told that the next event might be Halloween for Gloves to Glory. And with that performance, I feel like I've secured my title shot. So maybe I'll be fighting for that on Halloween.
Okay, awesome. So you have a lot of opportunities coming up this year, then.
Yeah.
Cool. So how about Fight Plan Pro? Have you been using that lately?
Yeah, it helped me a lot with game planning for this one.
Cool. So yeah, because we were talking about that before a little bit. But also, like, since the last episode, I implemented this like personal assistant into it that's called Carrie, that is designed to help you with anything you need. And like, if you have any problems in the app too, you can literally upload the screenshot to it, and it'll tell you if it's like something that you can do on your end differently, or if it's like a tech issue, it'll just notify me right away with what the solution is on how to fix it. So it just kind of streamlines the process a lot and makes it easier, especially because eventually I'm going to have fighters that are, using it that I've never met, you know?
Yeah.
And, I'm happy to obviously meet all of them, but at a certain point, it's just going to be scaling way too much to where it's like, which is not really going to be possible.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that is now in there to be like personal assistant, and it can help you with tracking things. And like, so another thing I put in there is a meal scanner. So like you can take a picture of your food and it will track your macros for you. So like you don't have to like weigh out your stuff. You don't have to like measure it out and any of that. Like you just take the picture and then it tracks it. And then that way you know like where your calories are at, if you're at a deficit, if you're, eating enough, and it'll, kind of tie in with the weight cutting section as well. So that way it'll help you to stay on track and stay accountable and make sure you're like on pace. And bro, it's so surreal what this thing can do right now. But anyway, um, so you have that fight coming up. What else is new and good in your life? What are you doing outside of fighting?
Not much. I should be going to college soon, but outside of that, I've mainly been like dialed in on fighting. This year, I'm 2-0 on a two-fight submission streak, and I hope to continue that.
Awesome, awesome, undefeated,
This year.
undefeated. Um, cool. So, all right, I pulled up some questions, or I made some questions with AI. So let's go through these. What was the biggest focus or adjustment in this training camp compared to previous ones?
So the first opponent I had, Devin Connor, was like a really good wrestler. So that was like something I was mainly focusing on, just like punishing takedown attempts and just following up after that. But a big thing I had to switch on was once he pulled out because of a knee injury and I had somebody else in who was a complete like 180. He was a striker. He was someone who was going to try to just get in front of you and throw stuff instead of trying to shoot. I had to basically switch up the entire game plan going into that one.
Okay, so did anything unexpected happen in the cage that forced you to adjust on the fly? Oh yeah, you kind of just said that. All right. How important was the finish style for this win for your confidence and momentum?
It was really great because there was a 145 title fight a few fights after me. So I kind of knew, like, especially being the main card opener, that I had to go out there and put on a performance that would make me undeniable for that next title shot.
Awesome. And that's the weight class you're at, 145?
I bounced between 35 and 45. I try to stay at
Gotcha.
35, but honestly, the guy at 145, like, I feel like I can beat him. So,
Okay. So you'd rather just, go up a weight class and do that instead.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Sometimes, it's not a bad idea. Cutting weight, I'm not a huge fan of. So if there's always, if there's a way around it, I'm happy for that. All right. What was the biggest? Hang on, whoa, I just read that one thought. All right. How would you describe your current fighting style in one or two sentences, and how has it evolved?
I've become more of a mixed martial artist. Like I used to be somebody who would only mainly box with you, if anything. And if that didn't work, 9 times out of 10, I was getting taken down and just kind of held there. But like I've done a lot of training last year, just preparing for this year. And I mean, I've already said I've gone 2-0, both by submission since then. And overall, it just improved all aspects of my game, not just striking.
Awesome, becoming very well rounded, and definitely proven that you have, some good jiu-jitsu, some good submissions. Um, all right. How much of your approach is reactive versus imposing your will from the opening bell?
So it's a little bit of both. like I want like the main goal is to impose my will, but also I'm like super aware because I don't want to be like just going for it and walk myself into something. So it's kind of a mix of both, of just wanting to like go forward and impose what I want to do, and also just being like basically hyper aware of everything going on, so I don't get flipped about something.
All right. Awareness is key. All right. What's one challenge or setback earlier in your career that you feel made this recent win more meaningful?
Um, So I had a fight September of last year. It was my last loss. It was against this guy, Josh Kellis. He was a really good wrestler, definitely a little bit bigger, and that just kind of forced me to like sit there and be like, all right, I need to basically sit down and basically redo almost everything I'm doing right now because the just striking thing, it isn't really working out how I'm hoping for, especially because I mean, I was winning on the feet. Like you could definitely look at it, and if it was just a striking match, easily you could say that would go to me. But the fact that it was an MMA match and he was able to, shoot his takedown, get it to the mat, there was just nothing I could do from there.
Okay, so you have definitely improved a lot on the ground then. And so that recent win showed that and proved it to not only you, but other people because you won by submission. And the other one, that was a guillotine choke, right?
Yeah,
That first
that
one?
one I
Yeah.
caught him while he was trying to shoot on me.
Yeah. That from standing. And then I remember you telling me, I think, and I'm pretty sure, you telling me that you pulled guard because that was what your corner told you. And you're just like listening.
It wasn't pulling guard. I had a ninja
Jumped
choke.
guard. Okay.
I had a ninja choke, and then I heard somebody shout my name. I looked into the crowd, and then it was like my teammate motioning to do a guillotine. So I switched it off to a guillotine, turned the guys back to the wall, and then the ref just called it off.
Oh, okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So you finished it off with the guillotine, though.
Yeah.
All right.
And then this last one is real naked.
Awesome. So this is another thing I wanted to ask you. I create a lot of different things at once. And so one of the next projects that I'm creating is a cartoon film with my characters Ketchup and Kyle. And so one of the faces of the app, Tower Dog Dan, it's going to be based off of him and he's having a character. And so, anyways, it's going to be Ketchup and Kyle are cornering him for his fights, for his bare knuckle fights. And it's called Ketchup and Kyle's Bare Knuckle Roadshow. I'm trying to get as many fighters as I can to do cameos in it. Would
Yeah.
you like to have a phantom character?
Yeah,
And
100%.
awesome, awesome, and we'll put you in there.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah. Um, and I mean, depending on how much you want to do, you could definitely be involved more as a character as well,
Yeah.
and be like one of their training partners or whatever. I don't know how into it you are, but the script is still like kind of flexible, so
Yeah.
it's just kind of got the baseline right now where it's going to be Ketchup and Kyle. It's going to be like Adult Swim type of thing. Um,
Yeah.
and like Rick and Morty, Family Guy type of vibe. Um, and yeah, so that's kind of where the plan is right now.
Yeah.
But all right, cool. And so let's get into some more questions. If a young fighter from North Carolina or anywhere is watching this and starting their own journey, what's one piece of advice you'd give them based off of where you are right now?
Always stay open minded. Like, don't just sit there. Like, I'm not saying like don't listen to your coaches, but you should listen to them, but also be taking in outside information. Like, you should be watching fights, studying film. You shouldn't just be like showing up to the gym and that's it, because that's not enough, especially in this day and age.
Hmm. Definitely being able to think for yourself is an
Yeah.
important thing, and it sounds kind of like what you're getting at there, as opposed to just listening. But listening obviously is important too, and everybody has insight,
Yeah.
and the important thing is figuring out what is the insight that's going to apply best to you
Yeah.
or be most useful for you. um, And then while you mentioned film study, one of the things that I have added into the app that you will get benefit from is it's called AI film study. And so you can go live with it and it will record the training and analyze what you're doing well as like you could upload a video and it'll give you an analysis and like it can like help kind of coach you. It can be like a digital coach, you know? It's like an
Yeah.
assistant coach that's extremely organized and remembers everything. And so, you know, so that could be very useful for you if you want to test that out next
Well,
time that you're sparring or whatever. And let me know what you think.
yes, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. All right. Was there a specific round or exchange where you felt you truly took control of the fight?
Um, so first round, it was I passed to mount. And then I started to try to posture up and throw stuff, and then he turned his back, and then he basically tried to slam me while I was on his back. And that was kind of the point where I knew I was like, he's kind of out of options there. Because he could have stood up if he wanted to. Like, personally, what I would have done there is like stood up and then pushed my back to the cage. So then you're like kind of being like almost like pushed against the wall. So then you kind of have to let go, but he just kind of like jumped, landed on his side. I just like locked in a body triangle, and he was stuck there the rest of the round.
Okay, so once you had that body triangle, you knew it. You knew you
Yeah,
had it. All right, awesome. Yeah, no, there's not many options. Like, if somebody's got your back, you can turn towards them. You can jump onto your own back and hope that they'll let go. But
yeah,
yeah, the best thing you can do is probably try to just like not get into the position to begin with.
yeah.
You know. All right. How closely did the actual fight match the game plan you and your coaches set going in?
So it it depends, because if you take the first game plan we were going with, not at all, because it was just defend takedowns and strike with the guy. But the game plan I came up with for this guy was it definitely followed a lot closer, which was strike with him, use that as an opening to like try to, if not get it to the mat, at least use it to get him thinking about grappling, so then I can open up more on the feet.
All right. Because you would prefer to stand and trade.
Yeah,
Well, not trade. You would prefer to just stand and dominate.
yeah.
All right. Um, what was the single hardest training session of this camp and why?
Hmm. Feel like Monday the week of the fight, because I went in at noon at my gym, and we were doing circuits because some of our pros were fighting the same day in Georgia. So they just kind of let me hop in and like join them. And the issue is most of like I think the lightest one there was 155. And that's like cutting down to 55. So he's probably like 165, 170-ish. So it was
Okay.
him. It was like my teammate Liam, who's like probably like 190 something. So it was fine when they had me doing pads and then like ground and pound on the bag. But the moment it was like, oh yeah, get up from bottom side control, that was where
Yeah.
I was just kind of tough.
Yeah. Yeah. Against, high level and heavier people.
Yeah,
Yeah. Who are training to do the same thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that's definitely a challenge for sure. But it sounds like it was beneficial.
Oh, 100%.
All right. How did you handle the weight cut this time around? And did anything change in your approach?
Not necessarily. Like overall, it was kind of the same of just try to work it off in the gym and sweat it out at home if needed. I weighed myself morning of the fight. I was 140. I got there. I was 140.2 because I had a little bit of water. But I mean, I was perfectly fine on weight. There was a little bit of, or there was the allowance, so I didn't miss. I was perfectly fine.
All right.
Um,
That's good.
yeah.
Um, all right. How do you deal with the pressure of needing to keep the win streak going as an up and coming fighter?
Honestly, I just kind of accept that like there are people who are obviously trying to snap that. There are people who want to see it snap, and like I'm just gonna have to not give them what they want, just keep doing what I do. Like I just kind of have to trust it at the end of the day. Like I train, I've prepared for this. Like it doesn't change the fact that like I'm winning now. I still train the same I did before. It's not like I just magically did something different, you know? So it's like
Hmm.
I think I could like besides the fact that I there is a little bit more pressure and the fact that there's a bit more eyes on me too now, I do think I can just continue to do what I usually do.
And then a little bit of magic too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, all right. What's your pre-fight routine in the locker room or on the walk to the cage?
So I always make it a thing to pray before my matches because I believe in God, but like usually I will like warm up, hit pads or whatever, and that's usually it. Like I'll maybe like walk around, kind of pace, shadow box a little bit before my match. On the walkout, usually I'll pass my hoodie that I'm wearing to my girlfriend, take my shirt off, and then just go. But usually I will take a second before stepping in the cage to like pray before going in. But outside of that, like there's not usually like anything in particular I do. It's just kind of a little different every time.
All right. So this is one thing I want to question. You keep calling it a match. Like, why do you call it a match instead of a fight? I'm just curious.
Uh, I don't know. I guess it's just I don't think that there's really a reason to it. I guess
Okay. It's not like
MMA
it's
match and
necessarily a
MMA fight.
wrong answer or
Yeah,
anything. I'm just like, just because usually when you would hear match, it'd be like wrestling match or jiu-jitsu match or like pro wrestling, you know.
yeah,
And but usually I when people are talking about MMA, they're saying fights. Even boxing, they're saying fights. Muay Thai fights, you know.
yeah,
So I was just well, boxing I guess is match too. So they're I mean they're pretty interchangeable. So
yeah.
I don't know. Like I'm just just curious.
There was like earlier, I remember seeing somebody saying like that they were having their first MMA bout, and that's when I was kind of like, I was like, that one's a little like I get that it's called like an MMA bout or like a well, like fight or boxing bout, whatever, but it's just like that feels kind of weird. It's like
Mm,
MMA match, MMA fight, it just kind of flows a little better.
okay. So to me, bout actually like flows better than match, but maybe it's just because that's what I would be more used to. Probably just
Yeah.
because that's what I've seen more, you know.
Mhm.
So that's I don't know. It's just interesting to me because it's I don't know. I think it's maybe I mean environment obviously like where
Yeah.
you are. It's probably more common to call it a match, and
Mhm.
so that's all right. Um, let's get into another question then. What,
Mhm.
let's see, how big of a role did your coaches and training partners play in this specific win?
Uh, Pretty big. Like, most of our like main coaches were in Georgia for our pros fighting or our pros fighting. So, like, who did I have? I had my friend Dylan. He was really good in the corner. My teammate Nakia, he's making his pro debut in a couple weeks, actually, August 22nd on CFC.
Nice.
And my teammate, the Celtic Assassin, Tim Balo. They were all of those three were in my corner. They did a great job, had great advice the entire time through, and they were definitely a big part of me taking this home.
So before I forget this thought, your friend that's making his pro debut, if he
Mhm.
wants to come on the podcast, just like send him my way.
Mhm.
Because I want to definitely have the podcast be something that like highlights milestones in
Yeah.
fighters' careers, you know?
Mhm.
And so yeah. But all right, cool. Next question. How do you balance being a team player in the gym with the individual nature of fighting?
It just depends whenever I have a match coming up. Like if I don't have a fight coming up, still in the gym, just there mainly to like brush up on technique and also be there for my teammates who do have a fight coming up. But whenever I have a match coming up, I'm just all focused in on myself. Like, and a big part, like sometimes I'll think I'm like worse than I really am when I'm just like training just to train and not like preparing for a fight because a lot of the time I'm experimenting with stuff and just kind of messing around and I'll notice myself getting caught a lot more. But then like the week or so, like couple weeks before a fight, I'll like tighten everything up and be like focusing in on my game. And then I notice like I'm getting hit a lot less. I'm like defending takedowns better. I feel a lot better whenever I'm like actually, I guess, I don't know if actually focusing is the word, but I guess like not experimenting and stuff and more focusing in on my game.
All right. So kind of playing around and just kind of figuring it out.
Yeah.
All right. Um, how has your personal life or mindset changed as you've started stacking these wins and getting more attention?
Just overall, just keep moving forward. Like I mean, obviously, well, sorry.
You good? You good?
Obviously, I've lost before. That's not anything new. Like, if it happens to me again, that's fine. But like, I'm doing a lot better than I was before. I'm feeling a lot better than I was before. Just overall mindset wise, I feel less like, because before I just kind of felt like I was trying to more get a get a grasp of like understanding the sport as a whole. But now that I've built more of a foundation to work off of, I've like built up the other aspects of my game. Just overall, I feel like I can just keep pushing for it. I feel a lot more unstoppable than I did before.
Awesome. So the confidence is just stacking up and building, and
Yeah.
you'll definitely keep riding that momentum.
Mm.
Cool. All right. Looking at the fight now, what sequence are you most proud of technically?
Um, Probably the finishing sequence because it was just I was in mount with his back against the cage. He tried to like explode and escape out, scramble his way out, and then I just caught his neck mid transition and just finished the fight.
All right. That's to be expected. That was
Yeah.
how you won. So that was obviously the best moment of it.
Yeah.
All right. Was there, you already answered that one. All right. Which part of your striking or grappling felt the sharpest on fight night?
My back control. Like overall, just once I locked in that body triangle, there wasn't much he can do. He tried like moving from one side to the other. He tried slamming me, I've already said, just nothing was able to get me off his back.
There's nothing he could do. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you're just too good. You're just too good.
Yeah.
Too good. All right. Do you see yourself as a pressure fighter, a counter striker, or something in between?
I'd say a little in between depending on the fighting style. Like I tend to be a bit more of a counter striker against strikers, but because I feel like I can lure them into traps a bit better. But whenever I'm going against like a grappler, I tend to be a lot more pressure and just moving forward because I know if they get to move forward, that's usually when they're going to be trying to shoot. They're not just going to try to like move forward and throw strikes. They're going to try to move forward, get it to my hips, and get me to the mat.
Right, right, right. And you're just gonna keep moving. And
Yeah.
and then, because you're the phantom, like they're not even gonna see you when you get to their back. You're just gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, all right, cool. What's the biggest lesson you've learned about the business side of fighting while climbing these ranks?
You have to put yourself out there a bit more. Like this is what my seventh fight, and I'm like just now starting to really pick up. Like before, like I had my Instagram account on private. I wasn't posting much. I was just kind of staying to myself. But I was like, this year I'm gonna like create a fight page. I'm gonna put myself out there a bit more and see where that gets me. And like I've said, I'm 2-0 this year, 2 fight submission streak. First one was in the third round. Second was in the second round. So
If you can send me like videos of your fights, we'll make you a highlight video.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And then feel free to send like videos of you training as well. We can mix that in.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we can definitely do like I want to definitely create a lot more to help continue building this momentum and continue building your brand.
Yeah, no guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. Camp clock ticking, sweat on the floor. Data on the tablet, not a prayer anymore. We know where you win, we know where you fall. So we don't chase knockouts, we collect rounds all. Distance control, don't bite on the bait. If he blitzes early, let him gas, let him break. No ego in the pocket, no pride in the fire. We survive, then we rise, then we drown as desire. When the lights get loud and the mind gets tight, the
So we'll definitely we'll do more collaborations. All right.
Thank you.
Where does this win rank among the most important moments of your career so far?
Probably number one. Like this was me going to a different organization I've never fought at before. None of my teammates have ever fought at before. I was the first fight on the main card when a title fight at my weight class was later on in the card. I knew, like I already said it, I knew I had to go and improve something, and I went in there and did just that.
Absolutely. And then you're gonna be taking that title soon enough.
Yes, sir.
Um, all right. What drives you on the hard days when training feels repetitive or progress feels slow?
Remembering the end goal. Like I'm not gonna make it to the UFC, be a champion if I'm not just every day in there getting work, just doing as much as I can to get better.
Hmm. If you show up every day, you'll never miss a lucky day.
Sure.
Um, all right. How do you handle the expectations that come with being an undefeated or rising prospect? Are you undefeated?
I'm not.
Okay. All right.
Just this
All
year.
right. This told me you're undefeated, so AI just lied to me. But that's okay. So how do you handle the expectations that come with being a rising prospect?
I just again continue to do what I do. Like before people had their eyes on me, I was still the same fighter I am now. So like when I get in there, I just try not to worry about the fact that people are like, there are some people who want to see me lose. There are people out there like expecting to see a lot. Like I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go in there, do what I usually do. It's just another day in the office.
Yeah. And let those haters be your motivators.
Yeah.
Um, because there's a Nate Diaz quote. He said, if you hate what I do, but you watch everything I'm doing, you're still a fan. So, you know,
Yeah.
whether they love you or hate you, if they're watching you, they're a fan.
Yeah.
All right. How do you use social media and content to build your brand while still protecting your focus as a fighter?
So I had it as a thing. Like, I haven't done it as much now, but I need to get back on that. Of like, I'd have somebody just take a picture like each day I was training, and then I'd usually like at the end of the day when I'm back home, like taking a shower, like I'd get done. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like post that picture, put like a little caption on it, and just upload it. And so I wouldn't spend like a lot of time like just scrolling or like doing other stuff. It was usually just get that picture, get a caption, and then just post it.
Post and ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Post and phantom.
Yeah.
Um, all right. What's something about your personality or life outside of fighting that most fans wouldn't expect?
Hmm. I mean, I was in band in middle school.
Okay. What did you play?
I was a trombone player.
Okay. How long did you do that for?
Up until my sophomore year of high school, it kind of started to get in the way of training a little bit. So that's kind of when I stopped.
Okay. So to you, training was a higher priority because it was more what you wanted to do in your life.
Yeah.
All right. Um, cool. Who in the MMA world, past or present, do you study or draw inspiration from the most right now?
Hmm. So a lot of Dan Hooker, primarily when I'm like facing a wrestler, because like his fight against Mateusz Gamrot was great in terms of pushing him back, stuffing the takedowns, threatening subs to get back to his feet. But usually, like fighters like Sean O'Malley, there's a dude coming up in Fury that I've been looking at, Sean King. He's a taller, longer fighter. He likes to mix in his grappling. I like him overall.
All right. I'll have to look into him for Fury FC.
Yeah,
Okay. Got you. So it's more he's kind of on the regional scene, but like higher up on the regional scene.
yeah.
Okay. Um, all right.
He just main evented the last one.
Oh, really? Oh,
Y-
wow. Okay. So he's definitely on his way up then because Fury FC, they're on Fight Pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's one fight away, from being in the UFC. All right. If you could fight anyone in the world tomorrow purely for the challenge and experience, who would it be and why?
I have two answers.
All right.
One, maybe
Don't
maybe
hesitate.
three.
Speak, speak, speak.
Okay,
You got
so
it.
I was gonna say O'Malley because I'd really want to test myself against his striking and somebody with like a similar body type. Peter Yan because I really wanted to like test myself against somebody who can mix it up as well as he can, stay like as defensively sound as he can, and have as high as a fight IQ as him. And probably Marab just to see how I do against that. Like, I don't think I'd win. I definitely think at some point the takedown is just gonna like happen, but I want to see like how many I can defend and keep going forward before that happens.
All right. All right. So those are definitely three big names, and each would be its own challenge, of a fight.
Yeah,
And I think I would probably be the most scared to fight Marab. Um,
100%.
but you know, but he's not a machine. He is a human. He's a human that works like a machine, and
Yeah,
uh, and doesn't get hurt very easily. But he is beatable because Sean Strickland did it. So,
yeah.
all right, last question. Looking 5 years ahead, what does a successful career look like for Daniel the Phantom Bozier beyond just winning fights?
Um, Hopefully in like a bigger promotion, if not the UFC, maybe somewhere like Fury, LFA, Cage Fury, something like that. I mean, you said without the win, so yeah, just hopefully it's like in a bigger promotion, knocking on the door of the UFC if I'm not already there.
Awesome. Do you have anything else you want to share today before we go?
Mm, Nothing really. I mean, I want what is it? I want to fight this guy Riley Kennedy. That's who is the 145 or the featherweight champion of Gloves to Glory. Who fought later on, but that's about it.
All right.
I don't have anything against him. I just think I can beat him.
Yeah, of course, of course. You want to take the title. You
Yeah.
deserve it more.
Well,
Yeah. All right. So when you do end up getting that fight scheduled, then I would love to have you on again,
mhm.
and then we'll be able to do a call back to this clip right here.
Yeah.
So it'll work out very nicely. You're kind of predicting the future.
Mhm. I mean,
And
I did the same for this last match. I called that it was going to be a second round finish. Somebody asked
okay,
me first round. I was like, I don't think first. I feel like I'd maybe use the first round to just wear him down and then get the finish in the second. And that's exactly what happened. The first round was just me wearing him down, just dealing damage. And the second, he was just too done in to want to continue fighting.
nice. Okay, how did you know that like? How did you know that was going to be what would happen? Like, what made that your prediction?
It was more like what I was thinking. Like I felt like I was better than the guy, and I felt like if I had really just like went all in and just chased it, then maybe I could have got the first round finish. But that's just not who I am. I don't want to like just push forward into something and possibly walk into something when I could just like say wear him down the first round and it would be way easier to get the finish or whatever in the second or third, you know? So
Okay. So you were thinking that was gonna be what happened, and it was because was it like a gut feeling at all?
yeah.
Okay. So I heard recently, and this was like just a theory, that your gut feeling is a message from your future self guiding you and telling you like what to do and giving you signals. So I mean, that kind of feels like evidence to it. The fact that you had a gut feeling this was going to be the case, and then that was what happened, and that was what you ended up proving to happen. And so I don't know. That just gives me something to think on. But just rambling. All right. So I appreciate you taking the time to come on today, and
Sure.
we'll definitely have you on again whenever you get, your next fight scheduled, whether it's a
Mm,
title fight or not. But it's most likely going to be that title fight for 145.
yeah.
Awesome. All right. Thank you for taking the time today, and enjoy the rest of it. And I'm going to work on making the cartoon character for you as well.
Okay.
And then I'll send
Thank
it
you
to
for
you.
having me.
Of course. Thank you for making the time and for reminding me earlier as well. If
Of course.
if we ever schedule a podcast, remember to remind me that day.
Okay.
Because I'll always make the time, but I won't
Mhm.
always remember what day of the week it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't even know it was Saturday until you told me. So because every day is the same to me. So anyways, thank you again, and I will see
course.
you again soon.
See you.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Fuck
Dude,
Mike
I can barely see you.
Hernandez. Shoulda
That's
gave
kinda
my
the
boy
point.
a chance, man. Damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand, but Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Fight nights packed, everybody getting clips. Microphone moving from the champs to the kids. Tristan standing fresh, all ready for the question. Mike looked over like, nah, next selection. Now we're looking at each other confused, like, what my guy even do to you? Did he miss weight? Did he steal your fries? Did he owe you $20 back in '95? Nobody knows, but the legend has grown. Now it's become bigger than the actual show. Every event when the cameras appear, the first thing we yell, where's Tristan this year? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man, damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand, but Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stand. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Now it's personal, well, kinda, not really, mostly funny. Tristan's our first three-time guest, still one of the best, still putting fighters to the test. Meanwhile, Mike acting like he don't exist. Bro probably thinks Tristan's invisible or some shit. Every interview we count them aloud. 1, 2, 3, still skip my guy somehow. At this point it's tradition, the crowd already knows. Soon as Mike grabs a mic, everybody goes, ooh. Then 5 seconds later, fuck Mike Hernandez. Maybe next event he'll finally see. Maybe he'll say, hey Tristan, you got a minute? We'll forgive him. Probably. Maybe. Depends how funny this song gets. Just kidding. Fuck that guy. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 3-time guest and he's still outstanding. So the whole crowd keeps chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez. Till that day, we'll keep chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand, but Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stand. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Fight nights packed, everybody getting clips. Microphone moving from the champs to the kids. Tristan standing fresh, all ready for the question. Mike looked over like, nah, next selection. Now we're looking at each other confused, like, what my guy even do to you? Did he miss weight? Did he steal your fries? Did he owe you $20 back in '95? Nobody knows, but the legend has grown. Now it's become bigger than the actual show. Every event when the cameras appear, the first thing we yell, where's Tristan this year? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand, but Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Now it's personal, well, kinda, not really, mostly funny. Tristan's our first 3-time guest, still one of the best, still putting fighters to the test. Meanwhile, Mike acting like he don't exist. Bro probably thinks Tristan's invisible or some shit. Every interview we count them aloud. 1, 2, 3, still skip my guy somehow. At this point it's tradition, the crowd already knows. Soon as Mike grabs a mic, everybody goes, ooh. Then 5 seconds later, fuck Mike Hernandez. Maybe next event he'll finally see. Maybe he'll say, hey Tristan, you got a minute? We'll forgive him. Probably. Maybe. Depends how funny. This you, Tristan. Till that day, we'll keep chanting. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Yeah. No vibes. No hope. We came with a plan. Yeah, no guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. Camp clock ticking, sweat on the floor. Data on the tablet, not a prayer anymore. We know where you win, we know where you fall. So we don't chase knockouts, we collect rounds all. Distance control, don't bite on the bait. If he blitzes early, let him gas, let him break. No ego in the pocket, no pride in the fire. We survive, then we rise, then we drown as desire. When the lights get loud and the mind gets tight, this ain't improv, this is chess in a fight. No guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. If this happens, do this. If that fails, reset. Win the round, then the fight. No vibes, no hope, just facts in hands. Pressure with purpose, that's a fight plan. Walk out calm, walk out the man. Smart beats tough, that's a fight plan. Digital corner. Real results. Fight plan.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free,
Let go.
you're free.
Hey, look, I don't simp, I support, there's a difference, I swear. But somehow every crisis end up part of my care. Every soon got extended, every next week got bent. I was funding potential, not the present I meant.
Take your time, heal up, I got you, no stress. Next thing I know, I'm cash up in my piece to distress. Doctor on vacation, lawyer need a break. Why everybody healing on my paycheck?
I'm the coach, talk discipline, life lessons, grit. But skip the chapter called who you investing in. Talking about divine timing, I'm like cool, I'll wait. But divine timing never showed up with a date.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free.
Let's be honest, gotta laugh at me. Confused being calm with liability. If you need a savior, I grab the cape. But why I gotta drown just to prove I'm great?
I'm learning. Help ain't help if it hurts your spine. Trust ain't trust if it costs your time. Love ain't love if it lives on someday.
And almost don't pay rent in my real life, ayy. I don't hate women, nah, cut that noise. I hate patterns wrapped up in a pretty voice. You can care and still say, I'm done with the cause. That ain't selfish, that's a boundary, boss.
If they want you, they show up.
If it's real,
It don't need a receipt.
if you gotta keep proving your worth.
You already underpaid.
So I move different, still kind, still me. But I study red flags like it's film on repeat. No more hold me down while I figure it out. Cause I figure me out and I'm choosing that route. I want effort, not echoes, plans, not vibes. If we build in the future, it's stuff in real time. I show love when it's mutual, get space when it's fair. But I'm done auditioning for love with my care.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free, still a hero, just smarter, inspired. Hard on the field, but my boundaries wired. If patience is a virtue, I invested my way.
Don't learn the lesson.
Now I'm winning the game.
Let go.
You're free. For everybody over giving, over trusting, over waiting. You ain't broken, you just overdue for a boundary. Heartbreak in the rear view, let's go.
Coach Bergen energy, but make it savage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know that ex who ripped your soul in two. Broke your heart, left you scrolling through a gram like a fool.
Now she's posted up with some new dude, smiling bright, looking all happy like the pain was just last night.
She wouldn't be happy if you pulled up in a foreign whip. Bank account looking like it swallowed a spaceship. Private jets, wrist rocking heavy metal while she's still swiping for rent in a basic rental. You thought revenge was key in her car, some text at 2 a.m. Nah, bro, that's amateur hour. That's pretend. Real ones, level up, stack it, quiet, then loud. Turn that L into a W, make the whole block proud.
The only way to get revenge, yeah, get
best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
She happy with him.
Cool, let her think that till she sees your life and have a heart attack.
Used to cry in the whip playlist full of sad songs. Now the playlist all money. Engine singing like a choir long. Gym every day, abs looking Photoshop. Mine on a milli, no more basic thought. She texting, hey stranger, like she missed the old days. You reply with a screenshot of your stock gains. Left on red, ghost mode activated. While you out here levitating, elevated, celebrated. Funny how the pain fueled the tank, now you racing. She thought she broke you, now she just gave you the motivation. Turn that heartbreak to a money printer. Facts, now everybody you pull look like a heart attack.
No drama, no calls, no petty revenge schemes. Just you winning in silence, living out your dreams. She see the glow up, jaw drop to the floor. That's the ultimate fuck you without saying a word. The only way to get revenge, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, aches on your mind.
Nah.
Now she on your nuts.
Success is the best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
Yeah, stack it up, king.
She'll feel it without you saying a thing.
Revenge served cold with a side of success.
Mic drop.
Yo, imagine you gotta fight Mike Tyson, bro. Let me break this down for you. Yeah, I'm tiny, he's colossal, call it David vs. Goliath. But if I get the first move, we gon' need a orthodontist. He in business or in life, that's the mood, that's the wisest. Cause if Tyson hits me first, I'm waking up the bright lights. And I'm just trying to make it out here, trying to get my little wins. First move is like a free punch, let me swing before he spins. Cause once that uppercut connects, man, I'm chilling with my sins. So I'm planning on my plays like I'm Brady for the rings. First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. Like, that's the word around the town. Now, like Coach said with Tyson, don't be waiting for permission. Opportunity and patience is the first in line admission. If I'm sitting in the back just wishing, missing all my vision, and I'm lying in a hospital bed trying to recollect decisions. But if I strike first, break curses, push past nerves and verses, then I'm cashing all these checks with commas looking like some cursive. They say life ain't fair, nah, life's just who gon' serve it. Are you Tyson on your turf, or you that doodle just observes it? First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. So y'all, if I'm ever in the ring with Tyson, please just let me hit him first. Or better yet,
Yo, it's your boy spitting real talk.
I'ma move
No
countries,
cap.
bruh.
Dream so big, they bust the map, but hold up. Let's get one thing straight. Exceptional life, it's a high stakes fate. Chillin' at home, praying for the shine. Want a penthouse whip and a gold line grind. I'm like, yo, make my life epic, no norm. But word is exceptional's a wild storm. Unique ain't always popping champagne. Could be locked in a cell, feeling that pain. The coma's unique, so's a big screen glow. Exceptional's just breaking from the status quo. I'm trying to flex, yeah, skyscraper dreams. Big chains, bright fame, living supreme. But they say no light without dark, that's truth. You want the crown, gotta bleed no truce. Exceptional ain't always lit. Nah, it could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. They said this logic's clean, let's keep it real. If you're slow, you'll miss it, no big deal. But if you're sharp, it's simple, no stress. Winners need losers, that's the cosmic chess. Skies like you want that top tier prize. Run the gauntlet, dodge the lows in disguise. Some fold, crying, man it's too rough. They turn to losers, life's cold, tough luck. But me, I'm wired to outlast the grind. Sweat on my face, but I'm keeping it aligned. Every winner feels the weight, that's fact. The difference I push, never turning back. Exceptional ain't always lit. Nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. Yo, I'm dreaming of the top, but it's a trek, every stumble's just a test. no wreck. They say no light without dark, that's real. Gotta face the lows to cop that thrill. Dodging excuses, no I ain't got time. Every winter's walking that same hard line. The gauntlet's tough, but I'm built to endure. Exceptional vibes, man, my heart's pure. Picture me cruising in a whip, no stress, but exceptional's messy. Gotta confess, could be red carpets, could be bars in a cage. Gotta stay focused, keep flipping the page. Voice in my head like don't be a clown. The path to the top, it's a brutal showdown, but I'm locked in, no quitting, I'm set. Got the heart to break clocks, no regret.
Exceptional ain't always lit. Nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night.
So pray for the stars, but know the cost. Exceptionals, wow, you could win or get lost. Light and dark, they dance in the game. I'm out here repping that untamed flame.
Yeah, I wake up scrolling, thumb tied, so numb. Alarm yelling, dream big. I hit snooze, dream done. Life ain't bad, that's the problem though. Pain on layaway, comfort keeping me broke. I say, one day like it's scheduled in my phone, but someday ain't a day, it's a zone I never go. Got talent in the trunk, fear driving the car. Waiting to feel ready like that's ever how it starts. I keep asking for a sign, universe like you are. You don't need motivation, you need to move your butt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage. Living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear. Yeah, comfort's a trap, discipline the map. Act first, feelings follow, that's a psychological fact. I thought I needed confidence to finally begin. Turns out confidence is built by repeatedly taking L's and then winning. Brain say chill, heart say more. Ego say tomorrow, discipline say floor. Push-ups when I'm tired, mic on when I'm dry. Posting when it's cringy, truth louder than my pride. Life don't change from thoughts, it changes from reps. Every small uncomfortable step, cash and interest on self-respect. Nobody coming to save you, that's a cheat code. Scary at first and then freeze your soul. Pain of effort or pain of regret, pick one, either way you pay the debt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage. Living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear. Yeah, comfort's a trap, discipline the map. Act first, feelings follow, yeah, remember that. No montage music when you starting from the floor. Just you versus you, no applause, no encore. But every time you choose hard over easy, you rewrite the story, make the future less greasy. I ain't special, I'm consistent when it sucks. That's the difference between dreams and actual stuff. So I move before I'm ready, let the nerves come along. Fear in the passenger seat, but I'm driving this song. Quiet desperation, loud until you act. Life don't get better, you get better than
that. Coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-fall. By my side, didn't know that in the moment I'd be fighting for my life. Felt the world start spinning, colors all fade to white. Next thing I knew, I was falling out of sight. Heard voices in the darkness saying, "Coach, hold tight." But the fear in Queen Jeezy had me wanting to fight. Dreams turn to storms when you can't stand upright. But every storm breaks when you step into the light. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright, be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused it. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fire. In the hospital bed, trying to piece back time. Maya told me, breathe, one step you'll climb. Truth lying, drop facts while the monitors chime. Said your brain hit a wall, but your hope still shines. Juji made jokes when the nights felt long. Panda read stories, keeping my heart strong. Hilarious hood pulled pranks, but he meant no wrong.
blessing in disguise. Every fall just to set up for a stronger rise. When Queen JC cried, man, it opened my eyes. I ain't quitting on my people, ain't no goodbye. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright. Be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-thought. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just pause mid-thought. He's good. He's more than good. He's still winning. A setback ain't a sentence. It's just a pause in the paragraph. I woke up with a vision and a fire in my chest. Every scar I carry is a reason I'm blessed. Life hit hard, but I hit back twice. Yeah, I'm alright. Welcome in, take a seat. Let's begin to ride. Coach Bergen's here with stories, got nothing to hide. A little twist, a little turn. Where's it gonna go? Tune in close, let's find out with the coach's flow. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know. But I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Life's a game we're playing, no script to read. Laughs and lessons, whatever we need. From the sidelines to the spotlight, we're taking it slow. Coach is calling the shots. It's time for the show. There, oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know. But I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Every day's a new scene, a story untold, with a wink and a grin. We're breaking the mold. No rehearsals, no lines, just living it true. Coach Bergen's got the mic, and we're coming for you. Bearer, oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know. But I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Going with the flow, yeah, Coach is way to be. Stick around, come along, it's you and me. Oh, 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 the Coach Bergen Show. Here we go, let's roll. Hey yo, I'm Coach Bergen, living in my dome. World's a sec, got cameras in my home. Every crush I had, man, they played a role. But I'm done with the script, time to take control. Used to vibe with this one, thought a story would soar. Cast her as my co-star, but she walked out the door. Then another came, damn, she had that spark. But I'm Truman in this movie, sailing past the dark. Heartbreaks, just a plot twist, I'm learning the game. Old loves in the rear view, no need for their names. This ain't a rom-com, it's the Coach Bergen flick. Every scene's mine, yo, the director don't quit. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride. Past loves, old crushes, yo, I'm waving goodbye. Life's a movie, I'm Truman, breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. Told myself I'd see Simone, time
time clocks the spot, and there she was like fate, yo, connecting the dots. But to have her in my life, she wasn't down for the role. Like Truman's girl for Fiji, it's out of my control. Of course, it's a TV show, plot's wild, no doubt. Born on Valentine's Day, heart's been tossed about. All these women in my script tearing me apart, but I'm flipping the page, new chapter, fresh start. It's the Coach Bergen Show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes. Yo, I'm waving goodbye, life's a movie, I'm Truman breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen Show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm freeing my soul. See the crowd in my life, they all clap for the kid. Done chasing shadows for the love that I did. This my Truman moment, sailing out to the edge. World's fake walls can't hold me, I'm jumping the ledge. Every crush was a lesson, every tear was a take. Every late night text was a choice I'd remake. Now I'm editing the cut, snipping out the pain. New scenes dropping daily, sunshine after rain. So here's to the Coach Bergen Show, curtains up, let's go. Old flames in the credits, I don't need them no more. Like that girl who was moving to Fiji. Truman vibes, I'm free, world's mine, you don't see me, yeah. It's the Coach Bergen Show, fade to black, I'm whole. Next act's all me with a brand new soul.
Thank you to my sponsor, Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. Tonight proved that you pause, you breathe, and you finish the sentence. We did that, we finished it.
You looked unstoppable out there.
I didn't quit. Coma Dreams prove comebacks are real. Thank you, Coach. I told y'all, no matter how deep it gets, wake up and fight.
Coma Dreams stayed with me. They reminded me not to take any day for granted. Just being healthy, training, and showing up is something to be thankful for.
I didn't expect this, but Coma Dreams actually hit me. Watching Coach go through that made me realize how fragile life is and why you don't waste your shot. This isn't a movie, it's life. It is what it is.
You know, I didn't expect to get hit this hard by a film, but Coma Dreams just wrecked me in the best way. The way it showed someone fighting their way back, step by step, it felt honest, like rolling here on the mats.
All right, I watched Coma Dreams, and I'm going to tell you, Coach's recovery, that was truly inspiring. That's a story worth watching.
I've chased titles my whole life. Coma Dreams reminded me the real prize is waking up and getting another chance. I'm grateful. Thank you, Coach.
I've been knocked down more times than I can count. Coma Dreams reminded me, you never quit, you keep standing back up. Shout out to Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. We finished the sentence and we finished the fight. Thank you, Coach.
Congratulations on the win. What's the message tonight?
Train by day, Coma Dreams by night, all day.
Every day I put in the work. It ain't for likes, it's for legacy. Fight Plan Pro keeps me locked in. I train, I track, I recover, I grow, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin for staying disciplined.
That app got me locked in. Recovery, mindset, discipline, tracking everything, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin just for putting in the work. Man, I'm telling you right now, train by day, Fight Plan Pro by night, all day, baby.